One of the last 3 undefeated teams in college football, TCU, ranking number 3, took on 10th-ranked Kansas State in the Big 12 championship game. With 5 minutes left of the first quarter, Max Duggan connected on a pass for a touchdown for TCU to take an early 7-0 lead. And Max Duggan, remember that name because he was the story of this game. Kansas State started to come back late in the first quarter as they connected with a huge bomb to get the ball within the 20. Kansas State was then forced with a 4th and 1, and Will Howard drops back, rolls out to his left, finds his tight end, who fights his way into the end zone to tie the game up at 7 to end the first quarter. Then early in the second quarter, Will Howard dropped back again for Kansas State, and his wide receiver dropped the pass and took a huge hit. The refs then called targeting on this play, and it does not look like targeting. And even the announcers didn't agree with this call because it's not even helmet to helmet, it's just shoulder pad to shoulder pad. The refs had made the right decision to get rid of the targeting after reviewing it, but I just thought it was crazy that they called targeting on this when they were side to side. Later in the drive, Will Howard connected on a great pass and catch to get the ball within the 1, and then on the very next play, Kansas State scored a touchdown to take the lead by 7. Then early in the third quarter, Will Howard decided he had enough of this shit and delivered a dime to the end zone for another Kansas State touchdown to extend their lead to 11. Max Duggan stayed calm though and led his team on a nice long drive to score another TCU touchdown to cut Kansas State's lead to just 4. Early in the fourth quarter, the game still 21-17. Kansas State handed the ball off to Deuce Vogt, who cut back and took the ball up the line, makes a man miss, and takes the ball to the house for a Kansas State touchdown to extend the lead to 28-17. With 10 minutes left of the fourth quarter, Max Duggan said enough of this shit and took the game into his own hands. It's 1st and 10 from the 30. Max Duggan drops back, doesn't see anything, feels pressure in the pocket, rolls out to his right, starts running up the field, makes a man miss, makes another man miss, gets the ball to the 10, and then is tackled and gets the ball all the way to the 6. Sadly, Kansas State's defense held up and TCU was forced to kick a field goal, which they narrowly made to cut Kansas State's lead to just a one-possession game. TCU then got the ball back with 5 minutes left to go, down by 8, and Max Duggan on the 1st and 10 from the 20 took the ball up the field to gain 15 yards. And then on 4th and 2, Max Duggan in the shotgun drops back, sees a hole, takes the ball up the hole, and takes the ball all the way to the 37. But Max Duggan still isn't done as he launches the ball all the way to the end zone for a TCU touchdown, but a flag is thrown, and it's obviously pass interference on the offense, and Max Duggan is also visibly hurting. Max Duggan still doesn't fucking care because on 2nd and 20, he's pressured in the pocket, rolls out to his left, and takes the ball up the line to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to 10, and gets the ball all the way inside the 10. With 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go of the game. And fuck, TCU's game plan continued to be give the ball to Max Duggan as he powers his way into the end zone and is visibly hurting after scoring the touchdown on 1st and goal. I mean, he's squatting down. It looks like he's out of breath. I believe he has a heart condition, but I'm not sure what was happening to him. But he did just run a ton, so I imagine he'd be tired. And then on the 2-point attempt, Duggan drops back and finds a wide open man to tie the game at 28 with just under 2 minutes left to play in the game. TCU's defense held up to hold Kansas State, and TCU took a knee to send the game into overtime. In overtime, Kansas State had a great start on 1st and 10, handed the ball off for a huge run to get the ball all the way to the 10. TCU was faced with a 3rd and goal and handed the ball, but they were stuffed barely short as the runner's knee was down and he fumbled the ball just before the goal line, setting up a 4th and goal from the 1. TCU then decided to go for it on 4th and goal. Max Duggan gets the snap, hands the ball off, and they are stuffed again at the half-yard line and are unable to get into the end zone, leaving a great chance for Kansas State to win this game, which they easily did as they got the ball to about the 10 and on 3rd and 6 took a knee to reposition the field goal, and the Kansas State kicker easily made the field goal to give Kansas State the Big 12 championship dub and TCU their first loss of the season. But TCU should still make the college football playoffs, so that will be very interesting and we'll see how that plays out. If you enjoyed my content, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and once again, thanks for watching.